I could have just thrown it all away when that happened. I wanted to, you know. But I got through it. And I'm still here.
And we're glad you are. Thanks, Caleb.
Thanks, Caleb.
Okay. Beck, would you like to share with us today?
Okay. Hi. I'm Rebecca, or Beck, and I'm an addict.
Hi, Beck.
Hi, Beck.
Started when I was young, maybe 15. Always thought I could control it. Of course, no one can.
Okay.
I remembered working as a babysitter for a friend from high school, and she was at uni, so she just needed someone to look after her little girl, you know. After a few hours, I would just wait for her to come home, and you know what? I couldn't care less what the kid was doing. I just needed to get my money so I could score, you know. Hey.
Oh, sure, right?
Yeah, I just put her down so she's, just a minute. Okay. Hey, I've got to go.
Oh, right. Yep.
Thanks. See ya.
See ya.
Lucky for me, my dealer lived directly opposite my friend's house, so I never had to wait long for a fix. Pretty sure she knew what I was doing. She still let me look after her daughter, you know. Must have been desperate, I guess. It wasn't until I OD'd and my mum found me on my bathroom floor that I was able to admit that I needed help. I finally saw myself for who I really was, and that's what led me here, to Gary and ultimately to God.
What? You're not a fan?
What?
God?
Hey, look, if that's what you're into, fine. But I don't need it.
I don't believe in that either.
Thanks, Beck. Hey, mate. Would you like to introduce yourself to the group and maybe share with us today?
Not really much to tell.
There's no judgment here. You can talk about anything you like.
Okay, sure. I'm Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
I'm not really I guess I'm not the same as you. What I mean is, I'm not an addict. I just have to be here for a few months.
I saw you on the news.
Yeah. You're that guy from that TV show.
He's not from a show.
He's the rich lawyer. The one that nearly killed that girl. Drug driving. You're lucky you got money, otherwise you'd be in a jail cell right now.
Okay, guys, let's not lose sight of why we're here.
I've seen him too. But not on TV. I saw you in my dream last night.
Hey,
I know. Weird, right? And here you are.
What was the dream about?
All I remember was walking through this forest, pine forest. And I felt like I was walking towards something, but I didn't know what it was. And this white light started to shine down on me. And then I turned, and that's when I saw Steve.
This is rubbish.
What was he doing?
Just standing there, dressed in this immaculate suit. But right next to him was this homeless guy, the total opposite of Steve. And the homeless guy just disappeared.
2 men in a field.
One taken, one left.
Yeah, pretty cool.
What does that mean?
It's easier for a camel to get through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven.
That makes no sense.
What does it mean?
Well, it says in the Bible that when Jesus comes back, there'll be 2 men in a field. One will be taken, the other left. I think it's when God takes his people back to heaven. But no one knows when that will be.
Is this what this group is? We just sit around and listen to fairy tales.
Spirit world is no fairy tale, my friend.
I don't get it.
Okay, guys, remember that the newcomer is the most important person here. Steve, we have 3 principles: open-mindedness, willingness, and honesty. We don't judge. We have a faith in a higher power greater than ourselves to guide us and protect us.
Well, like I said, I don't have an addiction. I made a mistake. I'm only here so I don't go to prison. I don't need no higher power. I already have everything I need.
Money can't buy you the things that truly matter.
Oh, yeah? Maybe if you had money, you would think differently.
The point of my dream wasn't about God coming back. It was more about who he decides to take with him. You know, the homeless guy, the guy who seemingly had nothing, ended up having everything. And then there's you. You think you have everything. But in the scheme of things, you have nothing.
Yeah, okay, mate.
Like I said, you have to see yourself for who you truly are.
Yeah. And once you do see that, then that's when you can become truly rich in the most substantial way. Spiritually.
Okay, guys. Thanks, Steve. Maybe next week you can share a bit more of your story with us, okay? Michelle, would you like to share with us today?
Okay. Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm an addict.
Hi, Michelle. I've got to use the bathroom.
So, my week's been interesting. I had a really difficult time to start with, but it started to get better.
8 weeks. 8 weeks.
I really am. Hey. Are you all right, brother? You look like you just seen a ghost.
Tell me again about your dream.